See my screen? Let me share the screen as well. Okay, I think Utkarsh will enable the screen sharing first.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Let's wait for some more people to join and then we'll start.
That works.
Hello. Yeah. So I think most of so actually the voice is getting poor. Yeah. So can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Let me check it. My voice is actually getting echoed. Yeah. So guys, can you see my screen? So to make it more insightful, you guys can just note down your questions and we can discuss those questions by the end of this session. So mostly marketing is divided into paid marketing and SEO. So SEO will cover in some other session. Today we are discussing about the paid marketing, and so the traffic which you get organically is SEO, and it is generally hard to measure. So that is being the organic traffic and the SEO. And in the paid marketing, whatever amount you're spending towards the marketing effort, and you're generating any sort of benefit to your business, that is a paid marketing. And today we're going to discuss about Google Ads specifically. So before even thinking about the marketing, we first need to define the objective and then the TG. So in case of the objective, it is what nature of your business is currently. For example, if I want to start a accessories business, if I want to start a car accessories business or e-commerce, then I may need to see what sort of demand is there. And for that, I will show you some tools. And there might be some other business as well, in which you want to get sort of idea. For example, no one thought of that there might be some milk delivery app. Right now, we guys have Super Daily and then Milk Basket. So nobody thought of that these kind of apps will actually exist, and these apps were actually having very low search volume, like, and today we have these apps. So in those cases, basically you can use lead generation ads. You can create a Facebook campaign, and you can get to know like how many people are actually interested in that sort of product. But if you're investing into something which is quite logical, like car accessories, e-commerce, so in that case, first of all, you need to define your TG. So if it's like some men's grooming product, then you are quite clear that only there might be the male buyers of this product. And if it's like something which is quite generic in nature, like car service is for someone who is having a car, or it isn't depend on the male or female factor, some sort of age as well. So in that case, we can use some tools which are completely free for checking whether actually this kind of business actually have demand or not. So firstly, I will show you the cool trends. So it's completely free. Anyone can use it. You can put in some keywords, and you can actually get to know, like in no other tool, you will be able to get to know that which specific regions are having this sort of demand. So here you can see like which regions are exactly having this sort of demand for this keyword, and then you can also get to know the related queries. So this will help you in exploring the keywords. So like what exactly you are going to target in Google Ads. So first you try to do some keyword research regarding your business, and is this idea relevant or not? Is there enough demand or not for about this thing or not? So then only you can put some effort towards it. So this is car service near me, and you can see the trend for up to like past 5 years. If you want to see specific, and there are some categories as well. Yeah, I think you can explore this tool on your own. Then there is a second tool is Keyword Planner. This is also free tools, but free tool if you are having some ad account running, then only you will be able to see the exact search volume. Otherwise, it will show you some sort of ranges. Like it will show you 10 to 18,000 instead of the 18,000 range. You can you can select the specific region or city if you want to see the search volume for specific city or country. And then by putting in few seed keywords, like if you put in 10 keywords, and then if you download the Excel, it will also show you all the related keywords to it. Then you need to check on the few things like average monthly searches. So how many people are actually searching for it, and then you need to check the average bid as well. So see, our service generally is quite expensive. It's showing the bid of 20 rupees. So you need to pay like 22 rupees to get a click. So by this, you try to cover the maximum keywords which are relevant as well, and are having high search volumes, and the cost also makes sense. So this is the whole motive of this activity. Once you are through with it, then I will let me start with the session of the account structure. So Google Ads account generally is any Google Ads account is having some sort of account structure, but it depends on the business to business, whether you are having a car service business or you are having an e-commerce business. So you structure your campaigns in that way. So this is the basic generic account structure. Like there is a Google Ads account, then there are campaigns, then you put some ad groups, and for each ad groups there are certain keywords and ads. So you need to put in keywords and ads to create ad group basically, and then those ad groups will be combined in a campaign. This is a basic account structure which is applicable to any sort of business basically, but we try to do some sort of modifications for specific business set. I will also show you some examples about it. So we'll discuss about the campaign types. So there are search campaigns, which are generally based on the text campaigns. So if you put in some sort of search query, you will be able to see some ads to it. We will discuss about the keyword types as well. So search campaigns generally includes keywords and ads. Then there is a universal app campaign, which is for app installation and app promotion, basically app engagement as well. So generally we need to put in some images and creatives and videos, and so this campaign totally runs on the AI. And then there is a display campaign which works on the images. So basically any inventory which is having image as a creator basically. So mostly we are able to see on the websites as well. So there's a column on the right side. Yeah. So that is the display campaign. And then there's a smart shopping campaign. So in smart shopping campaign, we provide a feed of all the products in Google Ads, and by that we are able to get our products listed in the this shopping section of the Google search. And also we do the retargeting to those people with a remarketing list basically. Then there are videos campaign for the video promotions. So basically these video campaigns are generally don't have a specific target, so their whole intent is to get some reach. So they provide the reach at the quite cheaper prices. And that discovery campaign, its objective is also mostly reach. So discovery campaign and performance max campaign, both of these campaigns actually try to utilize every channel and channel is available on Google, and to provide the reach at the maximum efficient prices. Then there are local campaigns, in which you can just promote your Google Map locations. So if you have a specific GMB location, Google My Business location, then you can just promote it. It will get highlighted in the maps itself. So these are the channels or inventories which you have on the Google, which is available. One is YouTube, then the display inventory, which you can see on any website or app, or maybe sometimes while you play the games. While playing games, there is a pop-up. So that is also being covered in the display inventory. Then there is Google search, the normal Google search. Then there is a discover section on your Google app as well. So discover section, whenever you use Google app, there is a discover section which gets covered for this while you read the articles and feed. So most of these ads actually gets highlighted into that section. Then Gmail, and Gmail also there is promoted content, and you might have seen some of the product ads as well. So that is Gmail. And then Maps, like I told you about the local campaigns, like promoting a specific location on the Google Maps if you have some listing. And so before going to the next step, I would like to discuss keywords. So like I told you about what are ads basically. Let me minimize it. Yeah. So for creating any sort of campaign, or specifically, so we'll start with the search campaign, because that is the most basic way to learn Google Ads. So if you get well versed with a search campaign, then app campaigns and video campaigns and the rest of campaigns are quite simple. And if you get to know about the search campaign, then rest of the things will be quite easy. Yeah. So basically you need keywords and you need ads. So in ads, it is basically providing 5 headlines and 5 descriptions, and it will automatically do a match to show the ad. And for the keyword is a little bit tricky part. So you need to know about the match types. So there are 4 match types, and one of these has actually got phased out. I think 2. The broad match modifier got phased out, and now the broad match is also getting phased out. So in broad match, it is like putting any keyword, and it will automatically include all the related terms basically. So if you have mentioned the hat, it may also cover cap. So it is like you have mentioned the woman's hat, it will also cover the ladies hat. Or if you want to get an example of the technical gadgets, if you have used the term pen drive, then it will also cover the USB drive. But the problem is that it will cover any sort of keyword along with it. So maybe you might be thinking about the women's hat design ideas. So it is an informational keyword, intent keyword. So you may get a lot of clicks on this, but you will not get conversion. So therefore, it won't make much of the sense. So broad match modifier, second keyword match type, it is the most perfect form of a keyword match type, and it only uses the 2 keywords which you are providing, and it can cover anything in between and anything before that and anything post that. So if you have mentioned specific keywords, so it will ensure that these 2 keywords are actually included. The placement doesn't matter in this case. So, but both of these keywords should actually occur in the search query. So you will be sure of that. If you are actually targeting for pen drive, then you are actually paying for the clicks for the pen drive, not USB drive. And specifically, if someone is thinking for the women's hat design ideas, then that will also get covered into this. But for that, we may need to use the negative keyword list, and then we need to put design ideas into the negative keyword list to avoid this excessive spend. Then there is a phrase match. Here sequence actually matters. So if you have provided 2 keywords, then it will be matching the exact sequence. So it won't be like hats women, it will be women's only. Then there is an exact match. Exact match means exact match. It won't get triggered for the women hat as well. It needs to be exactly the same term, not anything more, not anything less. So here it is showing the graph for the reach of the targeting. So mostly in our campaigns we are doing the broad targeting, specifically because if you reach a certain spend threshold, it becomes quite for you to expand. So that's why in most of the businesses, actually broad targeting is much better until unless your business is quite specific to specific targeting, like if you're having some men's grooming products, something like that. So in that case, it is no brainer for you to have only the male audience into the targeting. So so that's how we have distributed our campaigns. So there is a car campaign. It is like having generic keywords. So if someone is searching for car service in Delhi, car service in the area, car service near Golf Course Road, then we might be using these keywords: car service area. Anything in between doesn't matter. Anything post that doesn't matter. If you are using this term, then it will also cater to people. Car service in Galleria, car service around Galleria, car service around Galleria sector 28, car service near Galleria DLF phase 4, and all these things. So basically we have made this term mandatory. So this ad group will be called as the car service, which is the intent of the keyword and subzone attached to it. So that's why these are the car campaigns. These are the high intent keywords basically. So people are actually looking for car service. They are not looking for some sort of informational intent things. Then there is another ad group. It is brands and models, and then city. Someone looking for specific brand model service, like Maruti Swift car service, Swift Desire car service. So we'll put in brands and then model, and then this intent keywords, service, repair. So these are the intent keyword. If we don't add these keywords, basically we will be splurging the amount on the unnecessary information. Then the second campaign type is luxury. So luxury involves the basically luxury brands along with the keywords mentioned with the generic brand. So Audi service, Audi repair, so and Audi for service. So these are the example of a brand plus model and city. And another example is just brand along with the intent. So BMW service, BMW repair. So it will cater to most of the brand model as well. In this case, if someone is searching for BMW A4, that will also get included into this. Then there are brand keywords. Basically, this is the traffic you actually own. So you try to cover maximum keywords into this. So most of the people actually misspell these brand names. So some people may not be able to type the exact term. For that, it becomes quite safer to use the least characters you can use, so that the misspells are also getting contributed into the search terms. And generally these campaigns are run on the manual CPC. They generally provide the maximum purchases at the very lower cost. And fourth type is to cross bid. So it is done to basically have more visibility over competitors. So generally, so in our case, there are no such great competition. So otherwise, a lot of other companies, I will show you some example. They do a lot of cross bidding. So if you put in the keyword of your competitor, you can actually show your ad on that. So right now, you can't use your competitor keyword into the ads, but you can actually bid on it. You can put those keywords into the keyword section. Yeah. I can show you some cross bid examples. So once we have done this campaign, and when we used to search for car, okay, it used to say learn why Go Mechanic is better. And this was a campaign Samsung actually done against the iPhone. When someone used to search iPhone 6s, then Samsung to the side of it. Now coming back to the campaign types and extensions. So campaign type we have actually discussed. Extensions I will let you know about it. So I have a screenshot of the all extensions. So if you can see in this screenshot, so there are different call extensions which are available, which you can attach along with your text ad. So this is the call extension. Generally, we use this also in our all the ads. And then there is a call out promotion. This one is non-clickable. This will show you some bold text where you can provide your some sort of USP, your whatever your business USP or value addition. You can put free shipping on orders. Like in our case, it is free pickup and drop. And if then there are structured snippet headers. Basically, there are different categories. Like there is a brands, then there are services which are being offered. So in this case, this guy has used brands. Otherwise, you can also use services, and it will tell you about the services, which services you can list. And this one is also non-clickable. So the extensions which are non-clickable, you can actually add them. So there's no harm in actually adding them, because you won't get charged for them most of the time, in most of the cases. So another extension is location extension. You need to link your GMB account with it, and then you will be able to import your locations, and it will show you the nearby location. That then there are site links. If you don't want user to land on a specific page, you can add some sub pages or internal pages, and you can actually highlight internal pages. And also it will also help in getting more visibility. If you are paying same for that ad, and you will be able to cover more real estate in the device. So this is a good practice to put in site links and price extensions as well. So one extension is missing from it. So basically there is a price extension in which they also list the price, like car service starts from 599 and so on. And yes, then this is an app extension, which you can also use along with your search ads. So few of the people actually don't use it because it is a little bit hard to track. So this data actually becomes a little bit hard to track. That's why they use app install campaigns separately, and then they don't put app extensions along with the search ads, because it becomes quite expensive. Then I will try to finish the account structure first after this, because I've shown you the type of campaigns we are having on the Go Mechanic. Now I can show you some case for the Uber as well. So let's suppose that we need to create a campaign for Uber. In case of Uber, there are two nature of business. One is the rider, and another one is the driver. So rider will have the rider specific keywords, and driver will have driver specific keywords. I'll show you some of the keywords examples so that you get some more clarity. So there are brand keywords, which includes the term Uber. So for rider, it will be Uber and the misspells and typos of Uber. And for drivers, it will be Uber with the misspell and typos of Uber. Then there will be some generic keywords which are intent keywords. So if there are drivers, if you want to create a campaign around drivers, then it will be someone who is looking for job of the drivers. And if there are riders, then there might be looking for some sort of carpooling or ride sharing app, and that's why you can use this sort of keyword. And you just try to find out some search volume and try to cover the keywords which are having some significant search volume. Like in this case, 480 search volume is not significant enough. So try to cover some keywords which are having above 1,000 of search volume at least, so that your campaign actually runs at least. And similarly, I will show you some of the ad extensions as well. So so even if you're planning to create a campaign, then you can also try to plot it into an Excel sheet. Basically, so you can create the whole structure in the Excel sheet initially, and then you can get it verified, and then you can actually create a campaign on this. Like in this case of this is a case of ClearTrip, and these are the ad extensions. These are the site links. Then there is a call out text providing the USP. Then there are structured snippet header. These are the brands of the flights. Then these are the destinations. And then this is the app extension. Apart from this, let me. Okay, so next step is bid strategy, and what sort of bid strategies are right now available on the platform. So bid strategy is on which strategy you want to basically buy the conversion space. So how you want to pay and how you want to strategize your campaign basically. So the first one is manual CPC. It is like you are just paying on the click. You are not concerned about running conversions. So it's like I'm paying 5 rupees for a click. Then the second one is the target search page location. You want your ad on the page 1. You want your ad on the first ad, and it doesn't matter how much money you are about to burn. So this is the target search page location. Then there is a target outranking share. So if you want 95% or 100% visibility for a specific search term, then then you can use this target outranking share to define the percentage. Like for car service, I want 100% of outranking. Then it will try to adjust the bids according to it. Then there are maximized clicks, that it will just care about the clicks. It will try to provide maximum clicks in small amount of time. And then there are enhanced CPC. It will actually increase the bid. Initially, it will be the cost per click model, but it will increase the bid according to the conversions. If it can predict, basically, you will get more conversions. Then there are maximized conversions. Basically, it will provide you the maximum conversions in small amount of time. So if you want to get your budget exhausted according to the whole day, then you can just move to the ROAS model. Yeah. So maximized conversion is like we will be providing the most of the conversions in the small time. So after this, there is target CPA. Target CPA is